Prada Awadhesh Kumar Thakur sir, welcome to the Gorkha Spirit.
Thank you.
So, save the nation, it's most hard mottos nowadays. So, what kind of danger have you seen over our nation?
Listen, before this you had also questioned on mafiaism in Nepal. So, mafias and kleptocrats have already engulfed our nation into their own womb, isn't it? So, our nation is already just arrested in the treason of these mafias and kleptocrats. They want to prove themselves politicians. See, so whenever a crow wear the wings of a peacock, can the crow be a peacock? If a jackal wears the apron of a lion, can the jackal be a lion? Never, isn't it? So these are neither politicians, they are only political brokers, they are puppet into the hands of the kleptocrats. So if we expect our nation to be saved or to have the protection of our national unity, national integrity, and the safeguard of our culture, our ethics, ego existence, culture, religion, not in any generation it can never be possible. Because they have no love, they have no sympathy with the existence of our nation. If anyone, a true nationalist, in my opinion, I have seen, that is only the crown. Because the forefathers of our crown, isn't it, have just assembled all the 22 and 24 estates, 22 or 24 estates of Nepal. So they have already shed their bloods. So for the protection of our nation, our national sovereignty, national integrity, national culture, if anyone is anxious, that is our king. So until or unless our crown is not restored, there is no hope at all for the protection of our Nepalese existence or the Nepalese territory. So the first, it is a demand of the challenging time, dynamic demand of the stout demands of circumstances and dynamic time. First of all is to restore our kingship, our crown. Thenceforth only the dream of safeguard of our nation, our integrity, our unity and our culture can be possible, otherwise not. Because you see that during the regime of our king, now see, there are a lot of industries. All the industries, the present political brokers, they have already sold on the name of our privatization. No youth is seen in any village of Nepal. Most of the youths have been they are enforced by the hammers of circumstances. They are persisted by the exploitation and on the iron hammers of the politicians to migrate, to quit our country. Because if the youths are not here, they can do whatever they want. Otherwise, who could this? Otherwise, the involvement of castocracy or mobocracy, or you see just you can see your conversion of religion, or you can see the nepotism, the tempest of nepotism, these would never be possible. If the youth were here, they would raise their voice. Don't do so, don't do so, don't do so. But in absence of the youth and those who are energetic, staminic and dynamic, they all were enforced by these political brokers to quit their lands. Having had the certificate of the degree of master degree, I think master level, bachelor level, they are working as a labor in the foreign countries in 50 to 60 degree temperature. Now see what would happen to them, isn't it? No one is anxious. No one is anxious. So until or unless we establish the industries and we call them back from foreign countries. Now you are the sons and daughters of our motherland Nepal. So motherland your mother is already calling you. Come and pay your service in honor of the ethics, ego and existence of our motherland Nepal. Come here. We have your all management will be by and by, everything will be just managed, but come to our Nepal motherland, isn't it? Mother is already crying, mother is already calling you. So please, if you have any sort of love, even a little bit of love for your motherland, please come. And it is only possible in the restoration of the crown. Without restoration of crown, it is not possible. So most of the Nepalese youth, except the political parties, the so-called political party brokers, there is no one who are in the favor of these political brokers. Most of the people, more than 95% of people in Nepal, they are raising their voice for the well-establishment of, they are raising their voice for the restoration of the crown, because no one can save our nation without crown. Crown is very ambitious, extremely ambitious, how to safeguard our nation, how to safeguard our people, and how to safeguard our democracy, isn't it? So the first and the last solution is, first of all, the crown should be restored, and thereafter the crown will manage every systematic organs of the government only based on intellectuality, based on meritocracy, based on equality, based on each and every the equal fundamental rights, isn't it? So the restoration of crown is must. Without the restoration of crown, it is not possible, either in the field of industrialization, in the field of our safeguard of our religion, but always keep in mind, dharma rakshati rakshata. If we don't defend, if we don't save our religion, our culture, isn't it? It is not possible to be saved ourselves, because if we save our religion, religion will save us. Our Sanatanism will save us. In this regard, now the Swatantra Bharat that is also playing a vital role. We should be obliged to both, I think, other respected Modi ji, Yogi ji, and many intellectuals like Dr. R.P. Singh also, whose contribution in Nepal is already seen on a paramount scale, because Dr. R.P. Singh, he has also just raised the sleepy and the passive just thoughts and the visions of the Nepalese youths, and he is the person who made the Nepalese youth well acquainted with their own fundamental rights and for the preservation of their youth and their own duty, their own dedication, their devotion and their sacrifice for the acquisition of monarchy in Nepal. Because without monarchy, the safeguard of our religion ethics can never be possible. So we should be highly obliged to those radiant personalities in South. Also in the North, they have also supported on a larger scale, and also to the USA, isn't it? Because here USA, after the dismissal of after the dismissal of Joe Biden, Donald Trump has played a vital role for strengthening the unity among the Hindus. And before this, highly respected Putin, isn't it? The Putin, because before this he had also sent 14 points proposal to do his best for the upliftment and the welfare of Nepal and Nepali state and Nepali people, but that was already thrown into the thrown into the dustbin by these political brokers. So we should be obliged and grateful enough to these the global political leaders, the global political personalities, whose contribution can never be forgotten in any time. They are always. Then we hope and we expect they will support us, because we are on the right track, and they should think for how to restore our monarchy and how to preserve our prestige, ego, ethics and existence. In this regard, we expect also a great contribution and cooperation on behalf of these nations and these political and diplomatic hardliners and softliners on a larger scale. If we do so, no doubt our nation can be saved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us.